Hey everyone, thank you for tuning in. My name is Adham Abou-Shehada, and this is ZIN Talk. And today's guest is a fabulous and wonderful, I'm just trying to make her laugh, Nadia Alkoc. She is a Zumba jammer based in Edinburgh in Scotland. Now guys, before I bring her on, say hello, say hi, leave some comments below. We do have a poll actually. If you could, participate. Just answer it with the options. Just pick one. That'd be perfect. Now, guys, I'm gonna bring her on quickly. Do bear with me. Let's have a look. Hello.
Hi.
Thank you so much for joining us, Nadia.
No problem. No problem.
Bless you. So, do you want to tell us about your Zumba journey?
Yes, I can. It's a question like people ask quite a lot. How did I get into Zumba? And I hear so many stories about how people started Zumba, and it's always like such a really passionate, exciting story. But mine is really not that exciting. I'm sorry. It's a little bit boring. So I was working in a gym, and I was working full time. I was teaching lots and lots of classes, and my general manager was basically like, we need Zumba on the timetable. And it took him a few times to get me to do it as well. I was already teaching a lot of classes, so I was like, oh, I don't know. And I went and done the training, and then it was round about the big burst of Zumba. So I went in and taught this class. It was sold out, waiting list, and it was just crazy. And I loved it from then. The training, just just fell in love with it straight away.
Oh, it's brilliant. So we've got a few people. We've got Clara. She says hello, Nadia. We've got Annalie from Sweden. She says she hopes to jam with you soon. You got Liz, and you got your number one fan, Jade. She's lovely, bless her. She actually tunes in every week. Not just for Nadia. So
what?
Bless her. I know exactly. No, she didn't tune in last week or the week before. Bless her. Jade is lovely, bless her. Yes. She's great.
I've known Jade since 16.
What was that? Say again?
I've known Jade since she was 16.
16, bless her. It's been a few years now, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's done really well. She's just totally came out her shell and teaching loads of classes and things. So it's great. Great to see.
Brilliant, definitely. I know she joins your Strong Nation class as well, didn't she?
Yes.
No, it's brilliant. So back to you, Nadia. So, what year was it that you found out about Zumba? When did your gym manager,
It was 2010, and it was, I think, June or July. So It was round about when we saw hi, Adriana.
That's
It was round about the time when Zumba just exploded, basically. It was on the TV everywhere. Everyone was doing Zumba, even in somebody's cupboard. It was like...
I've heard that one, in the cupboard. Zumba in the cupboard. That would be a new specialty. Careful.
So this is my 10-year anniversary, and the funny thing is I did a 9-year anniversary class, but I didn't do a 10-year anniversary one.
Oh, bless you. Is it because of the whole COVID thing, or?
Yeah, I did mean to, and then obviously things happen. So
I know, I've been there. I think it's been, I had similar, to be honest with you, and I think I've just I've had to, just things happen, and you forget, it just passes by, doesn't it? Definitely. So so when did you actually become a ZIN? In 2010? It wasn't long after, was it?
And I was teaching in the gym at first, and then I ended up going out into the community, teaching one class, then it was 2, then it was 3, and it just went from there. And I'm been in the community all this time. I've not went back to gyms. Not yet, never say never, but...
Oh, bless. So you got Sarah Webb, she says hello.
Mel. Hi, Mel. Hi, everyone.
Jade, she says you're a cutie. Bless her. Brilliant. So so what, have you taken any specialties at all?
Yes, I have done. So my first one I did was Zumba toning, and that was really early on. That was with Vanessa Moritz.
Yeah.
And then I did, oh, sorry, it's 10 years. My memory's a little bit dusty. I can't quite remember. But I did Zumba Kids recently, actually. I did virtual Zumba Kids.
Oh,
and
lovely.
did Zumba Gold with Hender.
Uh-huh.
Strong Nation isn't, I'm not sure it counts as a speciality, but I did Strong Nation last year and I love it.
Yeah, no, it's brilliant. That is it is a great program, actually. It is really, really good. Yeah, Zumba have put a lot of effort into it. No, it's brilliant.
Yeah,
Brilliant.
because when I first saw it, like I tried a few classes, I was like, oh, that's quite good, but I'm not sure how it would go in the community. But it's really attracted a different group from Zumba. Some people that do Zumba as well, some people that don't, and I think doing low and high options really helps.
Yeah, you got options. You got 3, isn't it? 3 options.
Yes. So it's not as scary for some people to maybe come along and know that they can do different options.
Yeah, no, that's brilliant. So, Nadia, what is your favorite rhythm then?
Do you know what? I've.
Do you want to leave it right at the end? You want to leave it to the end?
I'm just so indecisive. It's different every week, but I have to say, probably my heart lies with reggaeton.
Oh, yes. Yeah, reggaeton. Yeah, definitely. At one point, you were doing you were doing a specialty, weren't you? Not specialty, your rhythm jam session as well. Yeah, no, it's really good.
So reggaeton and cumbia jammer at first.
Oh, lovely.
Also.
No, it's brilliant. It's brilliant. Jennifer Geary, your good friend, Leslie says hi. You've got an Irene Foster who's come through on YouTube.
Yes, she's just not got her profile picture up. She will ask me lots of questions.
Oh, bless.
Always questions.
Brilliant. So, was there a funny moment in a class or maybe like a jam session or an event that you came across?
There's been a lot, but probably one that sticks out in my mind would be the Halloween. I dressed up as, do you know the big Mallow Man from Ghostbusters?
Oh, yeah.
Some people might be too young to remember, but there's the big inflatable thing. So I was wearing that for the whole class, and then it deflated halfway through the class. so that was quite funny. I've had numerous classes where things are ripped and clothing is ripped and things like that. I'll not go into that.
Yeah.
I'd rather forget about that.
I think a bit of that has happened to all of us. I think, anyway, I'd talk about my mishaps, but it's not about me, so it's fine.
You can tell us, Adam. I don't win.
No, I think I had my boxes ripped, but nobody could see them, so it was okay.
That's okay. That's not so bad. It's not so bad on Zoom if it happens because nobody can tell.
Oh, bless. So anyway, Irene, she says definitely no questions.
Oh, boo. It's okay. We need questions today.
Yeah, we do, definitely, guys. We got a Q&A session at the end. So please drop your message, your questions below. That would be perfect. We got Liz Ho, she says, reggaeton is my favorite. And Jeremy Duval from the US. He says, hey, ZJ sis. Yes.
Has he been on ZIN Talk yet?
He hasn't been. He was watching it last week with Tracy. Actually, he was. Yeah, it's great. Maybe he needs to. I'll have to give him a nudge. To be honest, he'll have to come on. Definitely. We've got Amel Reeves. When is your next jam session?
Oh, thank you. My next jam session is the 10th of October, and that is the only one I have planned at the moment. I was thinking to do one in November for St Andrew's Day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Dressed in some Scottish stuff.
Sounds good.
Maybe nobody will come to that, but
yeah. No, it sounds brilliant. You've got Alana. She says, hiya, AJ is waving and not going to bed. Yeah, just my little one at the moment is probably doing that. I'm not sure. My wife, I don't know if he's in bed, but anyway, I hope so. Anyway, Yvonne says, hi, gorgeous Nadia.
Oh, hi, Yvonne. Hi. It's so exciting seeing everyone. I'm loving this.
That's her Jade. She says, I can't wait for your next jam session. But Nadia, can't you do more, please? She definitely wants more.
So what's the Jade? I can do more. I've got to post one for November and December. I can't even believe I'm saying November and December. It feels still like June or something.
Yeah.
So yes, I need to be more organised.
Nice. Liz Hall, she brought up a what's her name? She's asked. She says, any funny moments you can share with us about virtual classes? So, continuing on the funny moments. Was there any funny moments on the virtual class? That you've experienced.
Like it's, do you know, well, probably not funny. There was like a lot of disastrous.
I think we've all had a bit of that, yeah.
Some of the first classes, it was just like, I'm sure and all the other instructors know, it was just so new, and you didn't know what you were doing. Sometimes you were getting up. The amount of times I still get up and start dancing and the music isn't playing properly for everyone. I look like I'm dancing by myself.
Or it zooms in really quick and like it catches up with the music or something.
I don't think there's been anything like I've not had the streaker. Still waiting for the Zoom.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I was gonna say something, but I thought I'd just leave it. To be honest. Yeah, I know, but it's an interesting one because to be honest, Nadia, at the start of the whole thing, you were really good. You went live and you tried to help as many instructors out there as possible. I'm sure you had loads of messages. You did a great job. I really appreciate you, Donna Giffen. You tried to help.
Donna did a much more thorough, detailed version.
Yeah.
I was kind of like, I think you do this, and I think.
Bless you. I don't think Donna was far off either, to be honest. She was really good and she was asking questions. I think she was learning as she was going as well.
Did you? You're great with all that.
I think I was trying to hide, to be honest. I had a few people message me and I try and
I told Adam I've got a green screen and I don't even know what to do with it. I'm just
you put it up, it's green. Bless you. Let's have a look. So you got disasters all the time. I think he's talking about the virtual.
Yeah, I know. Oh, I know. It's like you never know what to expect, and it's all on camera, and people always catch those moments. I think there was something I'm trying to think of. No, I'll not go into that. I need to remember this is live. Irene, thank you for trying so hard at the beginning to launch Zoom classes for us. Thank you.
So it's appreciated, actually.
I think I probably lost half the people. They probably got fed up with me.
Oh, yeah. So Clara, it's not. We're getting a lot of questions, and I'm just using it because they're related to what we're talking about. So, how was your first live class after months of teaching online?
Clara, it was the Zumba Gold. I started with Zumba Gold, so I'm doing 3 back to back. So we started with Zumba Gold, and I just got so excited seeing everyone. I mean, it was so weird, it was so surreal, and I started talking for so long. So I started that class late, and of course, I've got to clean the floor in between each class. So luckily, I have Alana with me, and she kind of does this, and I'm kind of trying to clean. She's like cleaning the floor, like, come on, hurry up. So it's very. It was amazing though, because the energy, like, I actually really like virtual. I know some people don't they don't feel the same energy, but I really like virtual. But it is, I was exhausted. I was like knackered, just because it's so different and you have to be so lively and so. It was just It was like a night out. I was a little hungover the next day.
At the start of it all, it was like a godsend. People were like, it was locked down and people didn't know what the hell was going on. Everyone
coming to virtual classes at the start, but it's kind of settled. But I still think some people like for where I live, not having to go in the traffic is great.
Yeah. I know what you mean. You don't even have to go anywhere. It's in the comfort of your home. Jennifer, she says, love your Zoom. So
that's because she does classes in her sports bra, she said.
Oh, that's fair enough. We've got Rhea Martin.
Hi, Rhea.
Michigan. She says hello. She's amazing. Love Rhea.
I have to be more extra. That's what she told me. We did a really great training recently.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah. So I'll try. I don't think anyone wants me to be more. I think I should. I'm too excited. I'll be quiet. I'll let you talk, Adam. Sorry.
Oh, that's okay. Don't worry. I'm loving what you're coming out with. So it's all good. So is there anyone that inspires you, Zumba wise, or or otherwise?
This is again a really difficult question. So obviously Zumba, there's one person like Beto inspires us all just because he obviously created Zumba. He's the one person, like when you look at even if he's doing something so simple, he makes you want to dance. So his musicality for me is, even if he, no matter what he does, he might use a song and I'm like, oh my, what is this? And then he starts dancing and you can't help it. You can't help but dance. He's just, for me, he's the biggest inspiration. There's lots of so many other people that have inspired me, like throughout the years as an instructor. One is my very first instructor that she wasn't a Zumba instructor, she is now, but I used to go to her class and her name is Elaine Montgomery and I still love her. So she is now, I think she still is a member. I've not seen her.
Oh, bless. No, that's good. It's always good to remember those
at
the start.
She encouraged me like to go and do my exercise to music, and you know how I started working in the gym, and you know how sometimes people can be a wee bit funny if you start saying you're going to instruct, but she was like, no, go and do it. So it's great to have that support.
Yeah, no,
definitely. I try and do that. If people come up to me in class, I like to try and encourage them to go and do what they want to do.
Yeah, that's brilliant. That's really good. Beto, I mean, he started the whole thing. If we wouldn't, if he didn't do it, I mean, without him, we wouldn't have Zumba. So and even like how he keeps, he's always updating. Zumba's always updating and trying to keep with trends and things. So it's a great company. Yeah, definitely. Appreciate it for sure. So you have family that have a background in exercise to music. Yeah. Yes. Tell us how this has helped with your journey as an instructor.
Well. Fair. I was an instructor before before I met Mark.
Yeah.
But Mark is so if you've seen, some people might remember sports aerobics where they did like routines and split jumps and high kicks, and they wore very, very cool outfits.
Very tight ones.
So yes, he has done, like, he's presented at IDEA and things like that. So it's good to have somebody that's had that experience for a long time, and then.
Well, you were expecting that, weren't you? I know Hender loves Mark, doesn't he? He loves him the best. I love Mark. He's amazing.
So yes, he's been really good at giving like advice of just things, things that happen in the industry, and it's good to have that.
Definitely, no, it's good. That's great. Yeah, that's brilliant. Okay. So what is it you love most about being a Zumba instructor?
But there's so many things that being a Zumba instructor, you get to really make people's day. I think no matter what mood you're in yourself as well. I'm not a morning person, really not. And then as soon as the music comes on, your day is much better.
The morning thing, that was hilarious.
I'm really not. I'm terrible. I'm sure some of participants that are online will be like, yes, we know. By the end, I'm like, hi, I can talk to you now. Yeah, it's just so great. And you have people, that come to your class and they're going through like really, really horrible, hard times. And that's or they're maybe busy mums or dads. And that time that they come to class is just, you can tell that it just means so much to them, and it's nice to be able to provide that.
Yeah, no, definitely, no, it's good. Hender, he's added a link, not that we can play it.
Click the link, and you will see some sports aerobics. Bye.
Definitely. No, I've seen it. I've seen it. Bless him. Hender's always, anything when it comes to Mark. Bless him. He's always bigging him up. It's awesome. Yeah.
You'll then talk with Mark and Hender. You wouldn't have to talk at all, to be honest.
Yeah, I wouldn't have to. I'd just press play.
Hender can do his own ZIN Talk.
He can do. Bless him. Definitely. Oh. Anyway, so yeah. I'm trying to think. Yes. So yeah. So what do you love about being a Zumba jammer?
A Zumba jammer is I have to admit, when I applied to be a Zumba jammer, I wasn't really that sure what it was. I think I just I'd been teaching for so long, and I always wanted to something to develop, like in the end.
A challenge. That's what it's about. Challenge. Yeah, something different.
Yeah, to develop yourself. And when I applied, I've looked back at those videos that I applied with, so I'm very lucky to be a Zumba jammer with those videos that I sent. And it's more like, so I stress out every time. The bit that stresses me out is the choreography, the playlist. I'm like, I need to get the right, mix, and I hope they like the choreo. Always, worrying about that. But then when you get, when you get to connect with ZIN members, so either virtually or live, you see, the same people repeatedly. You might go to a different area, or you'll see them online now, and it's really nice. It's a community, and when they come back and they say, I love that choreo, my class will not let me take it out of the playlist, that's just such a nice feeling. And online, it's a little harder to get people from other countries, so I've been getting some from other countries, and mainly the UK. So I'm very, very grateful for that as well. Missing you, Deborah, too. Deborah Debs Cossey, she's got the longest name of her. Pauline, lovely Nadia Jam, and thank you. I'm very lucky. I've got very good support in the UK, and I'm so grateful for that.
And there's a lot of shout outs for Nadine. Hello, Nadine.
Nadine. That is Mauricio's call.
Yeah.
So, like when I first met Mauricio, and he knew my name was Nadia. This is the thing. He knew my name was Nadia, but then he did a video when he was coming to Scotland, and he called me Nadine, and I just was like, I'm just going to post it. But everyone picked up on it. Of course, he found it really funny, and now it's my stripper name, apparently.
Bless you. Got a lot of love actually from a lot of people. Lindsay, love your jams.
Thank you. It's the thing with jam sessions as well, it's like I always want to try and make it friendly, but I have to try and stay professional, of course, but I always want it to be friendly and fun, because thanks, Jade.
We've got Irene. She says, also love being a guinea pig at class for the chorus.
Sorry.
I think every jammer,
I've ran out of time sometimes. I have to be like to my Zumba Gold class, I'm like, I'm just going to test this on you today, and they're all at the end of the class normally as well. But they love it.
Oh, bless. Yvonne, she said, atmosphere is electric. When Nadia comes to Manchester, it's just the best.
I love coming to Manchester. Do you know, I have to admit, I miss that part of it, when you kind of go to an area and you were like, I wonder if so-and-so's coming, and you kind of know the names that are going to book, and it's really good. And Manchester is a big, loud community as well. We had the ZIN Academy UK there. Hi, Nikki. So yes. Thank you, everyone.
Hannah, bless her, she says, missing seeing everyone at jams. It is difficult, as you said, when you went to Manchester, And I mean, you love going to these different areas. London, I know you've got a lot of groupies in London. You know, it's a lot of the same gang, isn't it? And it's lovely to see them, and it's really nice. It's a great support, you know.
Even ZIN Academy, though, you see everyone. ZIN Academy is like, I'm so excited at ZIN Academy. I'm just like running around, you know, talking to everyone, and
it is lovely. It's lovely to see them all congregate in the same place as well, you know.
And you know, the first, like, so my first ZIN Academy was, Mark will remember the year because I'm terrible at this. Maybe 2014. That could be wrong. But Adham was one of the people that really just, you know, welcomed me right away, because I wasn't in the ZIN community before I became a ZJ. I was like, no, I didn't know nobody. I was like, you know, and Hender as well, Daryl. Really just a great community. I think District 30, but I don't know if you still are.
What was that? Sorry, me? District 30? I'm not a ZCOM. No, I haven't been for a few years, unfortunately. You know, I got married, I got a little one, you know. For me, I've been a little bit disconnected recently because of all that. But yeah, I just hope this will bring us all a bit together and get me, you know. But seeing all the familiar faces, you know. Yeah, definitely. Here we got a few people. Got Nikki, bless her. She's saying hello. She's watching.
Nikki.
Yeah, she's lovely, bless her. And you've got Annalie. So jam session is so fun, and Zoom gives much, but in person, live jam session is the best. Was it John Martin's session yesterday? Yeah.
Live or virtual, maybe?
Yeah.
Maybe. I think, I know. It's what I think, and you know, as well, at first everyone got so excited at the virtual jams. So I noticed my numbers were like totally taken nosedive, because everyone was going to, you know, the more well-known jammers.
Like Nadia.
I don't blame them.
Come on, what are you on about? Come on. Yeah, no.
I was doing the same. I was like, can I come to your jam?
Oh, yes. So wasn't I missed the in-person jam sessions and social aspect. It's been so good to have the virtual option. Definitely here.
We can do a bit of both in the future.
Yeah. Miss Academies and events.
Yeah.
2014 was first UK Academy. I think it was. You were there, weren't you? I think I'm trying to think.
Yeah. That was my first one, but I was kind of standing at, you know, all shy.
Bless you. Yeah, because I really got to know you better around 2015, wasn't it? I think that was about.
I think I wasn't a ZJ until the end of 2014. I'd done the training, so I kind of was just more standing around at the back.
It wasn't that bad, but I know what you mean.
I was shy. I get shy when I don't know anyone.
Yeah, no, but you're great. I mean, let me not, no bias involved or anything. Let's just leave that. Bless you. So, ZIN community is fantastic. You got Julie Montgomery, bless her.
Julie, I've
miss you, Nadia. Need some Nadia jam routines ASAP. Bless her. I hope her dad's well. She needs to send him our regards as well.
Gus was also a ZCOM as well, and he was at every single ZinCon.
Yeah, he's awesome. Really, they were awesome, weren't they? Bless him. And I think he's attended some of your jam sessions as well. He's been great support. We got Ria. Oh yeah, me at ZinCon. Bless. And so we've got 2 years. Okay, so Deborah, she says, can you believe it's over 2 years since Bedford? Do you think we will ever get back to that kind of event?
I'm not sure. It's seems so far away, doesn't it? You know, we can't even, you know, even going, like I told you, Adam, you know, going for lunch, you know, you feel like you can't sit anywhere. You're, you know, never mind with 100, 400 people. Can you imagine?
Yeah.
It feels so far away. But here's hoping we can have one day. Maybe we just need to get the biggest venue ever.
Social distanced.
Yeah.
That'd be interesting.
You can't even make noise. So I was making noise last week at my first live class.
Bless her. Liz mentioned something about the social distancing thing. Excuse me. So live classes are much better. Unfortunately, in my village hall don't allow me to have more than 5 persons after Boris' announcement. So yeah, that was interesting.
What are
Bless her.
you northeast, aren't you, Liz? Are you?
Liz, she's like, I think Nottingham-ish area. I know her sister, she's around that area. She's good friends with Day. She's good friends with Hannah. So I'm guessing she's around that area. Yeah. Let's have a look and see what we've got here.
Yes, I don't know. Now the new announcements. I think Scotland's getting one apparently tomorrow. So we'll see what's going to happen. I don't know. Maybe live classes.
Rhea Martin, she says things are slowing down in the virtual Zumba world.
Yeah.
With the way things are going, with all these announcements, it might be coming back up again.
I know. I know. It might, with all the lockdowns. It might, it might make people go back to virtual. I think it got a bit crazy as well. There was so much choice, wasn't there? So people then, started putting on more and more. Oh.
Yeah, it would be amazing to get back to, the live
so good
jam sessions, definitely. Liz, she says she's from Derbyshire.
Derbyshire, sorry.
Yeah, that's okay. Because I know her sisters there, but we can't always presume that they all live near each other. Just so I always think somewhere. I would think she wouldn't live very far from her sister.
I was way off. I said northeast.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to so we've got a few things here. It's good. Jade says she's going to come and see you in Scotland sometime next year. Hopefully, once this all blows over.
You're allowed.
Yeah, that's her. No, it's good. Okay, do you want to get into Q&A? Guys, now please leave us some questions down below. We'll try and answer as many as possible.
Keep them clean, keep them clean.
Yeah, keep them clean. Here, Liz, she says, Scotland is beautiful.
Oh, no, it is. It's best.
It is beautiful, is she?
You sometimes take it for granted, actually. I was up at... my mum is up near, it's like Perth, so it is it's the Highlands, but is I think meant to be the gateway to the Highlands. I could be wrong, but it's really hilly and it's so beautiful, and you just take it for granted when you see it all the time.
Yeah.
So yeah, it is.
Nikki says, "What's your favorite Zumba routine and why?"
So do you mean ZIN?
It could be anything. I think maybe something more current or something that is an oldie it's a goldie, Anything, could be anything. It is a tough one because, songs could be popular now. 2 years down the line, you're like, what song was that?
Yeah. I think, there's so many.
It is a difficult one, I know.
A ZIN volume, I don't know. Probably Firehouse is the one that people still ask for that for a ZIN volume, and recent ones, mine are probably not that recent actually, because doing my jam sessions, it's you always use Megamix.
Yeah.
So sometimes I'm really not so great at doing ZIN.
I know what you mean. It's not about it can be anything,
If there's any, probably. Oh God, I'm so terrible at this.
Is there something that you like in your current playlist?
There is, yes.
Come on.
Probably I like. Oh my God, I'm so terrible. It's always soca. It is always a soca one. So I still play. Oh my God. Can anyone remember the name of it? I forgot the name. I'm so rubbish. I can't even remember the name of it. You wave your towel around. Jade will know.
Just saying. That's it.
Jade,
perfect.
Jade, what's my favourite song?
Jade, she'll probably find it, and what's the name? She'll tell us in a minute. So
it's on a mix.
Yeah. Pauline, she says, who was your favourite ZIN roommate?
Oh, that's an easy answer. I had 2 roommates at ZINCon, and my absolute favourite was Heather. She talked non-stop. I'm not sure about the other one. She was, she was a wee bit James.
Did she send? Did her surname? Wow. Did her name end with Hughes?
Yeah.
Lindsay Smith, she said.
They were funny. They were so funny.
Lindsay Smith, she said, jump. I don't know if that means anything. It's probably that's a song.
Yes. Jump is on Megamix something, and but the other one is it's gonna really annoy me.
So Ria's got one. She says, "Wave your flag." I don't know. It's maybe a stab in the dark, but it might be something.
I like that one.
I like that one too. Okay.
Just give me some more songs, and I'll have my new dance songs ready. Please someday. How does nobody know?
I'm sure someone will come up with it.
You kind of like jump in that dirty ground, jump in that dirty ground. No, I'm not going to sing it.
Mel.
Far away. You're jamming right now. You're jamming right now.
Mel suggests his family.
No, but I love that one as well. Let's all just name soccas.
Let's just
be a soccer jammer. I love soccer.
Okay, so we've got another question here. It says, Nads, how many Zumba babies have you got now?
Well, I think by Zumba babies, you mean ZIN members. So, I don't know. I've gave birth to a lot of.
You've obviously inspired a lot of people.
Well, I'm not sure about that, but.
Come on, Daddy. I'll be honest with you. I'm gonna be straight. You put yourself down a bit. You need to,
Well,
you are awesome. Seriously, you need to, what's the word?
There's a lot of ZINs. A lot of people that came to class and they were just like, I think when they maybe saw especially when I started doing events. Although Damien was before I did events, so he went off and took his wings. He had wings on his trainers. Those trainers that had wings on them, and he flew off on his own, left the nest. That's the only thing about when they become instructors. I never see them for ages, and then I get. But yeah, it's there's a lot of people, and they're all doing so great. Some haven't been teaching at the moment. Some people, are, and it's always great to hear when they are teaching. But it takes a lot of lot of organization and things.
Yeah. So there's loads of comments now for suggestions of those songs. You've got Erupt. You remember that? Erupt?
I like that one as well.
Yeah. And you've got D-Action.
Yes.
D-Action. Like she got it. She won. There was a prize she'd win.
Yeah.
There's a few.
Jacket's is good as well. I love that one.
There's a few of those.
Titanic.
Lana,
you know it's D-Action. How do you not know it's that?
And what is that? Damien, bless him, he's just he's probably responding to your last thing. Yeah. Jade says, "I know it, but I will find it because it's annoying me."
Katya beat you. Sorry, Jade. Katya's my #1 fan now. Sorry.
She's really good. Well done, Katya. Let's have a look. So you've got Irene said, "You're too modest. Granny here is always inspired by your class."
Thank you, Irene.
She's probably telling you off, like me.
I know. Sorry. I'm rubbish at that sort of thing.
Okay, so Jade's answer is D-Action. That's what she said. What's up, Liz Hull? She says, "How is your favorite reggaeton? Who is your favorite reggaeton singer?"
I don't want to be predictable, but it's got to be Daddy Yankee. I can't say anyone else because. Do you know, when I was younger and Gasolina came out and I was like, what is that sound? And then Rompé, and he was at ZinCon not that long ago, and I was just so excited, so excited. There's so many amazing artists, but I have to admit, I still love how like reggaeton's kind of now a bit more mainstream, and I still love the good old dirty reggaeton.
Yeah, Liz, she totally agrees with you.
I love them.
We got Jade says, "Bit late, huh?"
Well, you're even later now.
No, I've just posted it now. She posted like a few minutes ago. George says, "Hey, beautiful lady, just popped in to say hi."
George, nice. I've not seen you for ages.
Yeah, bless you. We had a chat with him on ZIN Talk a few weeks ago. Yeah. Bless him, lovely guy. It says, "Would you like to be on a ZIN volume?"
Who's asking?
Who wouldn't?
There, of course, you know, if they ever asked, I would say yes. And then
What was your email? Let's put your email.
I would probably freak out and regret saying yes because
You'd be like, I know, it's like, now I've got to do it. Oh no.
Do you know, I love them. I love when I see, I mean, everyone can't like every ZIN volume and every presenter, that's the way it is. But sometimes when it's, you know, some people will put feedback and it's not nice. And I just imagine reading that about yourself. You'd just be like, they don't like me, they hate
Oh,
us.
bless, you know, on the ZIN, yeah, I know what you mean. So on the ZIN group, they say, yeah, there's always ups and downs, you know, people like it. I mean, you win some, you lose some. Everyone's got, you know, if we were all the same, we'd be robots.
Exactly. You know, yeah, exactly. You can't please everyone. So yes, yes and no.
Deborah, she says it, but it can't all be soccer.
All soccer and reggaeton, I'll be fine. It would be good to do it with somebody, or like, I really think, I'm not talking about myself, but there's so many amazing instructors and presenters, you know, not just EGs, not just this. There's so many out there, so it would be good to see, like, maybe even, I like how they're starting to bring maybe not just one person, it'll be maybe like 2 or 4, or, you know, I like when they were getting the different ZJs that I know them, and, you know, I've never seen them on a ZIN volume, and you're like, yes, you know, you feel good for them. So yeah, it's nice to see different people.
Yeah, definitely. No, it's good. Okay, guys, if you've got any more questions, please leave them below. That would be perfect. So, how do you keep motivated, especially with the virtual classes?
Is that a question? Ooh.
It's a question I'm asking you.
I normally like to do nothing in between. And save all my energy for Zumba and Strong. We've been doing the Strong Nation Challenge lately, so it's like been 6 classes, but also I've got my other classes on top of it. So we do 3 Strongs. I've been doing a yoga. We've been doing there's a 50-minute challenge. There's all these different classes, then classes on top. So it's been really tough, and sometimes it's hard not to get burnt out, and it happens to all of us. There are times I go into my class, I'm so sore, but you just kind of, once the music comes on, you're just like, oh.
Yeah, you're lost, and I know what you mean. Bless you. So Lindsay said, if you could travel anywhere in the world to share your awesome jam session, where would you go? P.S. I would book on.
Where should we go, Lindsay? Where should we go? I think, well, it has to be somewhere warm because I live in Scotland. So maybe Turkey, since I'm half Turkish.
Oh, bless. No, Turkey's good. It's lovely, actually.
It's so good. The food is so good.
No, that's awesome. That's brilliant. Okay, guys, if you want to drop us some questions, that'd be great. That'd be good. We'll need to go on to the poll and let's see what the answers are. I'll just give people a glimpse and see.
I'm just reading some of the comments.
What was it? Yes. So it was a reggaeton or cumbia, by the looks of things. On the okay.
I'm just putting all the comments back.
On one of them, we've got 60% reggaeton and 40% cumbia. Okay, and on the other, excuse me. Oh. Yeah, so we got 60%. So it's a win for reggaeton actually over cumbia by the looks of things.
I have to say, sometimes I change my mind between reggaeton and cumbia a lot.
Sounds like it's a different one. Yeah, that's cool. Brilliant. Do you want to, let's have a look and see what this. Elaine, she says, oh my god, I've just watched last week's video by mistake. I was thinking it was Nadia this week. Found a lot about aqua though.
Oh, well, that's good. It's good to know about aqua. I know nothing really about aqua. I used to teach just normal aqua, not Zumba. Aqua Zumba.
But you know what? We learned a lot actually from Tracy last week, so it was really interesting actually.
Yeah, it's good when somebody's so passionate about something like that, because it does make you. I would go and the training with someone like that really loves what they do and feel like you learn more and stuff. So yeah, maybe I'll go in an aqua Zumba training one day.
Yeah. Jay says, once you put the other jams up, I'm straight away booking them.
I need other people to book on, Jade, though.
Listen, I'm sure you have loads of people booking. Brilliant. Do you want to introduce next week's guest?
Yes.
1, 2.
Next week, you have the beautiful Fernanda from Brazil.
Yeah.
Fernanda.
Yeah, no, it's brilliant.
So
It'd be lovely. Yeah, it'd be lovely to have her on. It would be awesome. That'd be great. Jeremy says, yes, do it. Aqua Zumba is so rewarding. Bless him. He joined us last week in our discussions and stuff. It was really good input.
Also, it's fun, and like, you know, everyone's doing it outside, and it just looks really, it looks so fun. And all the sessions are always sold out for ZIN.
Definitely. So Elaine says, I was thinking, why aren't you answering my questions? Bless her. She was watching last week's one, and I think she was just tapping away. Bless her. Didn't realize it was, yeah.
You did post up the 28th of June, to be fair, Adam.
No, sorry, I didn't mean to. I know. Ria, so one last question. She says, what is your jam style?
Oh, so that's a good question. Like, so you know how like some people have, you know, you see a routine and you're like, oh, that's so Ria. Like, I think I always try really hard to be like, give different flavors. So like, I guess if I'm doing a reggaeton, I feel more comfortable, but I'll always try and do like something so different from reggaeton, like maybe like more flamenco or something like that. So I guess I would say maybe I'm adaptable. I know that's a strange one, but I feel like whatever rhythm it is, I try and watch like authentic, you know, kind of dance and try and adapt to that style for jam sessions. But if I'm dancing, then I would have to say it's more like you know, like Rhythms 3, Street Heat, that kind of thing. That's what I love.
Yeah, that's brilliant. That's great. Mark says, you practice them on me.
Mark, like, he's all about the salsa, and I'm teaching him, trying to do like reggaeton and stuff. It's very interesting.
Oh, bless him. Mark. We got Liz. She says, Nadia is lovely. Bless her. You are lovely, Nadia. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you. It's been great.
You've been brilliant. Seriously, you've been great.
I was nervous. Yeah, like, because normally you just have to get up and dance. You don't have to, you know, I worry about what my mouth is going to say. That's why I try not to talk too much.
Oh, bless. You know what? I know it's like a bit like your Zoom class. You think, oh, no, it's like Zoom, but it is a little bit different at the start.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Ria says, good answer.
Sorry, it was a bit of a long answer. Kind of.
Brilliant. Thank you so much for that, Nadia. Really appreciate you joining us today. You've been amazing. Seriously.
For joining me.
You. Thank you, everyone, for watching and participating in our discussions. Tune in next week with myself and Fernanda. That'd be great. So I say goodbye from Nadia.
Bye. Thank you so much. It's so great to see everyone.
Bless you. Thank you so much, Nadia. And so goodbye from me. Take care, yeah?
Thank you.
Cheers, guys. Bye-bye.